Williams is back in the spotlight, but not for the reasons you'd expect. Wanda Smith's family is speaking out a year after her death, and they're saying Katt humiliated Wanda in that infamous interview back in 2018 so badly that it derailed her career and left scars that never healed.
I do a really nice broccoli. They like my broccoli, and they love my baked chicken.
Hey, right now, look up your phone and see what it takes to make broccoli, and tell me he doesn't say heat up water. That's the only step in broccoli. Heat up water.
Simmer.
Have you ever heard of burned broccoli? Can you burn broccoli?
So as a lot of you probably know, the drama between Katt and the late Wanda Smith started in September 2018, when Katt and comedian Red Grant appeared on Frank and Wanda in the Morning. Katt was already heated, criticizing Hollywood for overlooking talented black women in comedy while elevating someone like Tiffany Haddish as a safe pick. Wanda then jumped in to defend Tiffany, and that's when the energy shifted. Wanda tried to clown Katt with a light jab about his cooking skills, but instead of laughing it off, Katt unloaded. And that's when the interview turned into a whole roast session about Wanda's cooking, her looks, even her kids.
You cook? Do you cook for your kids?
Absolutely.
Tell me some of the things you cook that they're proud of. Like, Dad made some. You got the best spaghetti. You got the best steak. What do you have?
I want to let everybody know that Wanda got some lipstick on right now with enough glitter for the 4th of July 2020.
Wanda tried to fight back, taking shots at Katt's hair, his legal problems, and even his sexuality. But Katt's comebacks were brutal, and by the end, Wanda looked visibly humiliated.
Your hair is kind of...
That joint was...
My hair is 19 inches long and I have no perm.
You don't?
Oops. If you can't get your blood pressure down, you can't call me down.
Whatever, little mama.
If your cholesterol is 600.
Whatever, little mama.
I'm little mama's baby daddy.
No, you little mama.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey,
and what are you, girl? You probably shouldn't talk about sizes.
No, that's okay.
You big on the radio.
That's right. And you're big
Turn
in
it
prison.
down.
And you're
yes,
big
ma'am.
in prison.
I've never been to prison.
You have
19
several
felonies,
times.
no convictions.
Yeah,
Knock it off. Prison and jail aren't the same. No.
Okay,
No.
Calm
No.
down.
Only one of us has $12 worth of jewelry on.
This clip went viral and became V103's most watched moment ever. But then, things took a dark turn. Just days later, things escalated outside the Atlanta Comedy Theater, where Wanda's husband confronted Katt in the parking lot, and security footage showed him chasing Katt with a gun. Now, Wanda's husband later claimed he never pointed the gun at Katt and only dropped it while running, but the optics were bad. And by early 2019, Wanda was fired from V103 Atlanta. The station never gave an official reason, but the speculation was that fans complained about Wanda's Lil Mama comments and using gay innuendos as insults. But whatever the reason, Wanda's career momentum was gone. She had spent decades building her reputation as a voice of Atlanta radio, and in just a few months, she became best known as the woman Katt Williams destroyed on air. As for Katt, he finally broke his silence years later during his appearance on Club Shay in January 2024. And according to him, Wanda went against her word by bringing up his kids and legal issues after promising she wouldn't. But that's not all. Katt also alleged the gun incident was a setup, saying Wanda's family tried to have him killed over jokes. Now fast forward to October 2024, and sadly, Wanda Smith passed away just one day after her 58th birthday. And this is when the whole Katt Williams situation resurfaced again. Some sources close to Wanda's family claimed Wanda never fully bounced back after the roast, and she was embarrassed by how quickly her name became tied to that viral moment. Losing her job only made it worse, and what hurt the most, according to Wanda's family, was the narrative that she somehow deserved the humiliation just because she tried to stand up to Katt Williams. Meanwhile, some fans also criticized Katt for staying silent on Wanda's passing and not offering public condolences. However, social media has been split. Some argue that Wanda knew what she was walking into when she tried to set up Katt, while others insist that Katt crossed a line and overreacted.
Katt Williams is back at it again, and this time he's coming for Diddy with something that's got the whole industry buzzing. Word around the campfire is, Katt just revealed a list of rappers who caught STDs from Diddy himself, and the names on this list are about to shake up everything you thought you knew. Now, this isn't the first time Katt's gone for Diddy. As you know, Katt's been one of the loudest voices exposing the shady side of Diddy's infamous parties. But this new revelation takes things from rumors about freak-offs to straight-up accusations about rappers getting passed around, and the receipts are starting to line up. The first name that Katt allegedly dropped was Trey Songz, and that one threw people off. Trey's always been close to Diddy, but he's played it slick, staying out of the spotlight when it comes to freak-off rumors. But then, a video resurfaced where an influencer claimed he walked in on Trey literally sitting on Diddy's lap, making out with him before being asked if he wanted to join. That story went viral last year, and suddenly Katt's list didn't sound so far-fetched anymore.
Trey Songz sitting on Diddy's lap, making out in a room.
They invited him to join. He declined it.
But here's where it gets even darker. After Katt dropped Trey's name, people started connecting it to Trey's long history of disturbing accusations from women. Keke Palmer once said she had to hide in a closet to escape Trey pressuring her, and multiple lawsuits have painted him as someone who intimidates women into situations they didn't consent to. Sound familiar? That's probably because it mirrors exactly the same kind of behavior Diddy's been accused of for years. So when Katt links Trey to Diddy, it's not just gossip, it's a pattern. And the next name to surface was Rick Ross. Out of all the rappers tied to Diddy, Ross isn't usually the first name people bring up. But then that interrogation video dropped, where a shooter tied to Trump's hotel situation started spilling everything. Out of nowhere, he brought up Diddy, and one of the first names he tied to those freak-offs was Rick Ross.
Diddy and Ross, which they good buddies, okay? They're gay.
Who?
Both. Diddy and Ross.
Add that to the fact Ross's baby mama Tia has been calling him out for years, hinting about his ties to Diddy, and suddenly Katt's claims start sounding like long overdue confirmation. Now here's the crazy part. Ross himself has stayed low-key on all this. He never addresses it, never touches it. But when both the victim and his ex are backing up what Katt's now saying, that silence is looking more suspicious than ever. Another name on Katt's list is YK Osiris. Remember that deleted post of him and Diddy getting couples massages in Jamaica? People already thought that was sus. And then his ex came forward saying she dumped him after catching him with another man. The Breakfast Club even pressed him on the Diddy rumors, and his denial only made things messier. Now, fast forward to today, and the whispers are that YK Osiris caught something from Diddy, which could explain why the industry has been keeping their distance from him. Remember when he broke down online talking about being blackballed, saying nobody in the game messes with him anymore? Well, after Katt's list dropped, that breakdown suddenly sounds like more than just paranoia. So when you line it all up, Trey Songz with his disturbing history, Rick Ross with his name popping up in interrogation footage, and YK Osiris with all his messy ties, it looks like Katt might not just be telling jokes. He might actually be dropping the blueprint to how deep this Diddy scandal goes.